actually, no, that's not the truth, Ellen.
You are a man. Shut the fuck up.
Nigga, do you got something you want to say?
Don't worry about me. I'm a boss.
Hello, Shaw Besties, and welcome back to my channel. It's very quiet in this room. Very not in character for me. As you guys know, the fan is typically on, but it's 65 degrees right now in New York, so no fan. It's just me, silence, and stuff. Well, I'm gonna add music behind it, so you'll at least be hearing that. I unfortunately have to hear the silence and my voice. But today we're gonna do another What's on NINI'S Mind. My last one was 2 weeks ago, so if you haven't watched that, go watch that. Thank you. But today's What's on NINI'S Mind is gonna be me addressing the video that was made about me, which of course was made by the lovely Libby, aka Retro Babe. Yes, it is finally time that I made an official video, because despite the fact of what she's gonna try to claim in this video, which we'll get into it, I have not made an official video addressing Retro Babe. I've only spoke about her in 2 live streams, one of which I was speaking to her, so it doesn't count, and I only made 1 post about her. So I've never fully addressed the situation because I was just like, whatever. I didn't want to dedicate a whole video to it, but like, she's already planning to make another video to it, so we might as well have some fun. We might as well speak about it. So the way that this video is gonna work, because like the format is a little bit different. I feel like I say that on every What's on NINI'S Mind. Like every What's on NINI'S Mind has like a completely different format. I'm so sorry. One day we're gonna get the formula right, alright? But today's not one of those days. So what I'm gonna be doing is that I'm gonna put her video on the screen. So one, you can see what I'm responding to, because she makes a lot of claims, and I feel like if I didn't put her video on the screen to show you guys what she's saying, that would be kind of irresponsible of me, and also I feel like you guys wouldn't be able to keep up properly. And 2, because I don't want her to say or like make it seem like I took her words out of context, or that like that's not what she said. No, I'm gonna play the clip so you guys can see exactly what she said. I didn't make anything up. You can't make nothing up that are your own words, you know? So what I'm gonna do after showing the video clip is that I've actually written down her words. I've written down her words that she says in the video, because for 2 reasons. 3 reasons. 1, I don't want it, like, I have to emphasize this. I don't want her to make it seem like I took anything she said out of context. So not only do we have the video clip of you in 4K saying this, I'm also reading out what you said, so it could be very clear of what you said. These are your words. 2, in this video, you're gonna notice that she rambles a lot, and through all the words, you're gonna think that there was somehow a point in that. Trust me, when I read back what she just said to you, then you'll realize like, oh, you are just saying words. You're literally not even putting coherent thoughts out into the world. You're gonna realize that. So that's another point of me just writing down what she said. We're gonna do Libby's video, me repeating what Libby said in the clip, then my response. Also, I've also written it down because she makes a threat in this same video. She makes a threat that she's gonna copyright me. Good luck with that, and I'll explain why in a second. That's never gonna work. But just in case she goes through on her threat to copyright me, I could just easily edit out the clips of her video and still have proof of what she said, because I said it out loud. So like, you literally, you're not gonna get out of this. You're not gonna get out of this. But without further ado, let's begin. Okay, so first things first, I just want to address what Libby. Did I say Lily in my other? Did I just say Lily? I'm so sorry. Her name is Libby. So what I want to address is what Libby said in her live. I didn't watch the whole live. I only watched a few minutes of it where she briefly mentioned that how she's getting hate comments. I just want to clarify this. It's not true, and I knew she was going to take this angle because it's the angle that everybody takes when they get called out. It's just like, I had to turn off the comments because I was getting so much hate, and it's just like, no, you weren't. No, you weren't. And I'm going to show the screenshots of what my friends, because she's speaking about my friends, the screenshot of what my friends said under her comments, and you tell me if that rings as them being hateful, or are they just calling her out on what she said and her behavior, because those are two different things. Those are two different things, Libby. Two different things, all right? But if there is hate, which I would want proof of, open back up the comment section. Open back up the comment section so we can see the hate. Like, the comment section, as far as I know, is closed off. But she's over here claiming like, oh, I had to turn off because so much hate. Where's the hate? You need to show proof. She shows no proof of anything other than screenshot throughout this entire video. It's very like jarring. But whatever. It's not true. It's not true. Don't lie on me, alright? Also, I want to point out, because as I just said, how the title of your video literally makes no sense. Your video title says, let's have a chat about shprism, but then you turn the comments off, therefore like cutting off any discourse. And it's just like, damn, just because my friends comment now, nobody who like agrees with you or like wants to give their 2 piece, now they can't comment and give like their opinion. I just feel like whatever, girl. Like, you don't want to have a chat about me, you want to shit talk me, which is fine. I love me a little shit. Listen, I love me a little kiki, a little good shit talking moment, but like, don't try to frame it as like, I just want to see you do better and become a better person, when like halfway throughout the video you literally diagnose me as a sociopath, which we'll get to later in a bit, because for all the stuff that you said that I did that was uncalled for, you have shown to do way worse in this video. You should have never uploaded this video. It made you look so bad. It made you look even worse than I thought you were.
By the way, I will make a video. I've also contacted multiple YouTubers who have similar experiences with me with Ajane, shprism, and Yuban cults, and I've asked them to send me an audio recording of like their voice or a robot voice of their experiences.
I will make a video. I have also contacted YouTubers who have had similar experiences as me with Ajane, shprism, and Yuban cults. I have asked them to send a recording of their voice or a robot voice of their experiences. Now, I am still wondering if this was said in relation to me or Aja, because simply put, it doesn't make sense, and I'm gonna break it down. I've only had 4 public, quote-unquote, disagreements with 4 YouTubers, alright? One of which is the most recent, the public disagreement I had with Everglow Up. So there we could say one YouTuber who has had, quote-unquote, a bad experience with me that Retro Babe can use in her, quote-unquote, expose. Whatever, girl. So yeah. 2. The only other YouTuber I could think of is Jenny Crushed. Now, even when the situation with Aja was going on, I spoke publicly about Jenny Crushed, and whatever animosity I held towards them immediately became squashed when they DM'd me. We had a civil conversation, and it basically ended with them saying that they didn't have a full grasp on the situation, they spoke too soon, and they regretted it. They also informed me of their correct pronouns, in which I apologized for misgendering them, and we both agreed to move on from the situation. The previous drama that I just had was with 2 prior YouTubers, and that transcends drama. I don't understand. You can't use a situation in which I was the victim in the drama to show proof of like that I'm a troubled person and I have so many issues with so many people in the K-tube community. Like, it's so odd. It's just very odd. You can't use that as an example. So really, all you have is just one person. And at the end of the day, whatever disagreement me and Everglow Up have is between me and Everglow Up. Like, I don't understand how you're trying to use that as like your kryptonite against me. It's very odd to me. But whatever, alright? The issue here is that when she says this with plural. So she's saying YouTubers, like as if there's so many victims of me out there. And what this does is, before she even gets into her main points of the video, because this video is 10 minutes long and she said this like in the first few seconds, what it does is it's already creating a narrative in which I'm a very problem person and I have so many issues with people, when that is very much not the case. Many people don't even know I exist. So how is that possible?
The way, if this video gets blocked or copyrighted, I will just post it right back again. You're not going to stop me from stating my factual opinion over something that you deem as stupid. Because if it really was stupid and you really weren't scared that I was going to expose you, then you would not block this video.
If this video gets blocked or copyrighted, I will just post it back again. You're not going to stop me from stating my factual opinion over something that you deemed as stupid. Because if it really was stupid and you weren't scared that I was going to expose you, then you wouldn't block this video. Alright. A minute into this video and you've already insinuated two things to try to sway the narrative in your favor. You seem not to be well informed for someone who's actively posting on this platform. How could I be able to block or copyright your video if it has none of my content in it? Which, once again, is a problem and an issue with your video. You show no evidence to the claims that you are making in this video. Instead, you decide to show us homegirl from Twice frolicking around for 10 minutes instead of putting simple screenshots on the screen of proof of what you're speaking about. You only did it once, and that one time I'm also going to debunk by the end of this. But whatever, alright? Honestly, you have more of an issue with the person who recorded that fan cam, because listen, I don't think it was you who recorded that fan cam. So you might have a copyright issue yourself with the person who recorded that. Listen, I am the least of your copyright issues, but whatever. Not only that, she states this as if I have like a history of copywriting videos that speak about me, which is once again false. I recently only found out where the section on the site to go and copyright people's videos. I've never copyrighted anybody. That is just like such a gross overstatement. Like, I don't understand why. I'm just very confused why she said that. Because like, even then, the only person who's ever made a video about me is Everglow Up. And if what she's saying is true, if what she's insinuating, should I say, is true, that I have a tendency to strike or copyright videos that speak about me, then why is Everglow videos up? Her video on me that features me is still up. If what you're saying is true, that video would not be up. So once again, things that are just so easily debunked. I don't even know why you would try to insinuate that, but we know why, because you want to make me out to seem like a villain. That's the narrative that you're trying to paint, because the more I seem like a villain, the more you seem like a victim in this situation, and it's just very laughable. Also, Libby, I am not afraid of you. You did not expose me in this video. Instead, you were just whining about me for 10 minutes. Also, you saying a factual opinion, that's also what my friends pointed out in the comment section that she claims is hate, because they pointed out that an opinion cannot be factual. Like, what are you saying? What are you saying? If anything, girl, we need to both band together and sue the education system on the behalf of us, because they have failed us.
So that's just a little thing to think about before you block this video off of YouTube. Because if you do, everyone who's already seen it will just see it again when I repost it, and they'll be like, why did you repost it? And you know what I'm gonna say? It's because I'm gonna say that this 19-year-old girl almost 20-year-old girl couldn't handle somebody else's opinion about them so much that they outed that person on social media not once but twice, blocked them on all social medias and platforms, ignored them on their YouTube account when they commented, just even though the person was trying to get in touch with them because they used their content without permission in a live stream.
This 18-year-old, 19-year-old, almost 20-year-old girl couldn't handle somebody else's opinions about them, so much so that they outed that person on social media not once, but twice, blocked them on all social medias and platforms, ignored them on your YouTube channel when all they wanted... Wait, no, I read that wrong, my bad. Ignore them on your YouTube account when they commented, even though the person was trying to get in touch with them because they were because they used their content without permission in a live stream. Why do you talk like this? That was something I'm gonna address that in a second. But first I want to say, Libby, how are you going to do an expose on me if you can't even get basic information about me correctly? I am not 18, nor 19, nor about to turn 20. I'm 22, and this information is listed in the description of every single one of my videos. Also, I hope you know, just to call back to what you said before, that simply gathering people's experiences as like a little testimony or whatever you're trying to do over there, that is not an expose. You need more. That's simply just he said, she said. Anybody could say that they have beef with me or they have an issue with me, but do they actually have an issue with me? Are you going to show receipts of these issues? Like, it's just, I have many questions about this expose because even in this video, you aren't showing proof and you're getting information about me wrong. That's not even opinions. Like, simple facts about me that you didn't even bother to look at. But whatever. Now, the sentence after this is the reason why I'm grateful that I waited a day or two to respond. Because you worded this so weirdly that it could be misinterpreted, and it was. First of all, stop speaking in third person because it makes it sound like you're referring to a separate victim when in reality you're just talking about yourself. People interpreted this as I outed someone's sexuality. You need to be careful with your wording. Second of all, it's extremely misleading to even say that I outed you in the context provided. Listen. Everything that I showed in my live stream, you posted publicly on your platform, whether that be YouTube or Discord, and you posted it with the intention of people interacting with your content, my bad. None of what was shown was meant to be private in any way. So no, I did not out you or out any information or content that you haven't publicly shown. The Discord server in which we were a part of had hundreds of people. You shared your edits in an art share channel in that Discord, which is clearly meant to be shown to others. Not only that, I don't need your permission to use your content in my live stream. It was transformative because I was giving commentary on your content. So, I didn't block you on all social medias. I blocked you on YouTube, and you got blocked because of your behavior, and this was after I already confronted you about it, and you acted apologetic in the chat. Don't try to spin this like I blocked you to silence you, because that couldn't be more false. You were not blocked on any other social media platforms by me because I have no idea what your other socials are. If you were trying to contact me as badly as you say you were, all of my social media information is in the description of my videos. Every single video. I cannot emphasize that enough. Every single video has it. If you were trying to contact me that badly, you could have. It's not like the information wasn't there. Also, I didn't ignore you. You prove this literally by what you're saying in the exact sentence. I blocked you. The way YouTube's blocking system works is that you can see each other's contents and profiles, but you cannot interact with each other via commenting. So if I blocked you, that means that if you commented on my videos or you commented on my posts and yada yada, you would not be able to have that comment be visible. I wouldn't see it. So how could I ignore a comment that I never saw because I blocked you? And it's not like you weren't aware of this. You clearly were aware that I blocked you. Come on. This is just easy information.
But that video is still up today, and if y'all want to see that, where they literally mocked me, their subscribers mocked me as well. First of all, that was uncalled for. You did not need to do that, and that was pure stupidity. And once I hit 1K, yes, that video will be taken down unless you take it down yourself. And if you take down your live stream that happened in, and the other live stream where you talked about me in, and all the videos, the posts that you made talking about me, then yes, I will delete this video because I'm a better human being than you will ever be. And just know that. I'm a better human being than you will ever be.
That video is still up today. If you guys want to go and see the video where they literally mocked me and their subscribers mocked me as well. First of all, that was uncalled for. You did not need to do that, and that was pure stupidity. And once I hit 1K, yes, that video will be taken down unless you take it down yourself. And if you take down your live stream that you... Listen, I'm struggling here because I wrote down what she said word for word, and the girl was just like... what she was saying is just like, oh God. And if you take down your live stream that she said something, it was muffled, and that other live stream where you talked about me, and all the videos and the posts that you made talking about me, then yes, I will delete my video because I'm a better human being than you will ever be. And just know that I am a better human being than you. Oof. So much to break down, alright? Let's break down the second part. Because she didn't provide what exactly she was speaking on, I'll address the entire clip itself. Because even though I don't care, like, I'm very much proud of it, but like, there's so many, I need to explain myself, because even though I don't care, like, I'm very much proud of myself for making that list, I feel like I need to explain myself and what happened, because I never said it publicly. So do you guys remember last stream when I basically called out Retro Babe and was like, we're not friends, please stop telling people we're friends? I guess that made the girls upset. Like, the girls are now like, ugh, because I basically said, first of all, stop telling people we're friends. And I meant that because I don't know this girl's age. I don't know her name. I don't know how she looks. I don't know where she lives. I know nothing about Retro Babe. I just wanted her to stop telling people that we're friends, because, especially because me nor Aja agreed with her viewpoints. Like, this girl thinks that you could be racist to white people. Like, I would never be friends with you. I would never be friends with somebody who has that viewpoint at all. That's just asking myself for a setup. So that's one, right? No, that's two, because she admitted that oh yes, you can be racist to white people on Aja's post. Like, so the first thing was her saying that you could be racist to white people. No, you cannot. But anyways, the second thing was her telling people that we're friends. We're not friends. I do not know that girl. The third thing that happened, and it happened after that stream. Let me see if I could pull up the window so you guys can see, because this thing is like insane. I know she goes around telling people y'all are friends. Exactly. I thought Aja and Retro Babe were friends. They are not friends. They have never had a conversation before. We have never had a conversation with that girl before. Let me emphasize that. We have never had a conversation with that girl before. I don't know why she keeps going around and telling people we're friends. We're not friends. Like, I have to emphasize that. Please, no. I would never, me nor my girlfriend would ever be associated with somebody like that. Hold on. I'm pulling up the Google Drive. We're taking like a momentary like commercial break because like I have to show you guys what happened last stream. It all happened off stream. So if you were in my last stream, which was my Red Velvet stream, I know you guys remember when she was in the live chat saying like, oh, can you go to Discord? She was basically telling me to leave the live stream to go and to go look at her edits. And I'm like, why would I leave the live stream? We're all talking, we're all having fun here. Like, why would I leave the live stream to go look at your edits? That doesn't make sense. But y'all, the edits, let me pull it up. This girl got banned from the Discord because I told Faith, and I was just like, Faith, do you see this? And she's like, this is a little crazy. I don't like people like that. Not everything is about you. Exactly. We were all just in the live stream having fun. Like, we were all just bonding and like just talking and having a good, oh, it came up. Yes, it did. All right. We were all in the live stream just having fun, and here she is like, oh, blah, blah, blah. Can you check my edits? This was the edit she made last live stream. Y'all. Wait, let me expand the screen for you so you can see. So you can see what I saw, because this was like insane. Make it a little bigger so you guys could really, really see. Zoom in a bit. if this edit looks familiar to you, this is literally the edit I was making on stream. This is quite literally, I could literally, okay, here's the thing. I don't want to like, because I'm working on a project right now, so like, I don't want to leak the project that I'm working on. But if you were there last live stream, you recognize this. Like, this is my exact edit, like to a T. This is my, you sure that's retro, babe? Yo, look at the watermark. It says it on her thing. This looks like your red velvet live stream. It is. It is. She literally just took it bar for bar. Not only that, she did it another time. What did this look like to y'all? Y'all remember this? This was the first live stream. It's loading on y'all screen. Look at this. Look at this. So, like, show them her intro. Man, I don't care about the intro. I'm trying to show them this. Not the break. Exactly. So, she thinks that I care that I made it on her K-pop YouTubers I dislike list. I dislike you more. Like, you copy everything I do bar for bar, and you were telling people that we're friends. We're not friends. So, in reality, you're the one who look crazy here. Also, she hates you because you called her out. Yes, basically, that's why. She hate me because I called her out on her shit, and I was like, stop saying we're friends. And I got her booted out the Discord because she copied my edits. Like, when I showed your edits on the screen, I did not mock you, nor did my subscribers. I only saw one user say, oof, what mess this is. And I'm not even sure if they were referring to your edits or the situation itself. Everybody else, including me, was trying to refrain from speaking badly about it. Second part is where I played your intro, and we reacted to it. First, I want to say, if you can't handle opinions about your content, then you're going to have a tough time being on this platform as a creator. That's all I have to say on that. But not only that, to reduce what I said to be mocking you and missing the point at hand, which most of the people in the chat got, is just, it's beyond me. The point was that white people have made it their mission to fill whatever gap of a personality they have and humor that they lack with black culture. That was the point, Libby. I want to deal with you. Like, she has 100 subs. How they don't give you rights until you have. Alright, so I guess I'll play it. Which one has her intro in it? Y'all have to help me. I'm like old, as you can see. But this is the video I made it in. Like, oh, them. Yes, them. Just racist and weird. Like, I just can't. I guess.
First of all, a little disclaimer. I would like to say.
No, this one doesn't have the intro. Y'all have to help me. Hiya. I'm gonna turn you up. Hold on. Alright. The August playlist has it. Oh, wait. Say what you gotta say.
I don't watch her videos.
Oh my god. Thank you for the help. I'll play that one then. First of all, you are white. Let me just remind the audience that this is a white person because we cutting that off early. Like, remind the audience. First of all, you watched my video on the thing. That was bad. In fact, yeah, gotta let that be known. Anyways, so she stole her intro. She stole her edits. She think white people can experience racism. And what else? I forgot what else. But, oh yeah, she was telling people that we are friends. Like, no. So don't sit here and try to make it seem like, oh, you dislike me for no reason. I'm so sorry. It was so loud. I'm so sorry. It was so loud. I'm not even gonna lie. I done made everybody suffer in chat. I'm so sorry. But listen, as you guys can see, she has done a lot. Like, don't sit here on your channel and make it seem like, oh, you hate me because you hate me for no reason. Blah, 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 blah. Like, no, you hate me for reasons that I'm right about. Like, I feel bad for the 194 people. I do too. And best believe there's somebody in them comments saying that was a hit. That was not a hit, that was a miss. Like, anyways. Your intro features the song Crank That, made by Soulja Boy, and not only that, it has AAVE in it. You rely on black people to be entertaining. And yes, that indeed is incredibly odd. Of course, you wouldn't see an issue with that though, because you yourself use AAVE while texting and commenting, despite the fact that, as we can hear in this video, you do not talk like that. You do not talk like that. You need to speak, you need to type how you talk, alright? And not only that, the only person being mocked, therefore, is me, the black woman, because you're talking like me. So you're mocking me, if anything. Like, come on now. Also, contrary to what you said, it was not uncalled for. You made a video in which you included me and said you didn't like me, so I have a right to respond. I just didn't wake up that morning and randomly decide to show your content on a live stream for no reason. You seem not to understand what your words mean as they come out your mouth, which is just like further proven by you like attempting to threaten me, insisting that you'll copyright strike me once you hit 1K unless I take my video down myself. Good luck with that. Good luck with that, because it won't work. All your video content was only played for a few seconds. Your intro is literally 20 seconds long. You cannot copyright me for that. Not to only mention, once again, that it was transformative because I was giving commentary throughout it. Even then, I didn't even notice that my screen glitched. So, like, your content wasn't even really shown in the video. Like, sure, the sound was there, but for most of it, like, it wasn't fully on the screen where everybody could see it half of the time. You know? So you quite literally cannot copyright me. Also, no, I won't be taking down a 3.5 hour long live stream in which I discussed you for 15 minutes in. Speaking of live streams, I'm loving the over exaggeration of this. To begin, I didn't make any videos on you. The only time I spoke explicitly about you was in my Red Velvet live stream and the birthday live stream. However, in my Red Velvet live stream, I was not talking about you, I was talking to you. You were literally in the chat responding to me. Oh, sweetie, listen, you got a storm coming for you in this live. Because I'm about to start discussing everything now that I got everything to start editing. I'm about to speak my little truth. Because, hi, Jasmine. Alright? So let me first of all just create a doc or whatever. Because I got a lot to say. No, I got like a lot to say right now. Everybody getting something today. Second of all, there's a lot of people that are doing a lot of things in this situation that should not be speaking in this situation. Alright? The situation I'm speaking about is the one between Ajane and Just Yeji. Yeah, we're still talking about this situation for some reason. I thought that days later, this situation would be over. But no. Y'all just had to drag it out. So now I gotta talk about it again. Can y'all hear me? Before I just start ranting and y'all can't even hear me. Hi, Gabby. First of all, Retro Babe, step up to the table. Step up to the table, because we need to talk, alright? You cannot go around telling people that you're my friend, okay? And Anjane's friend. Because, like, with me, if I've never had a full conversation with you, I do not feel comfortable with you telling people that you're my friend. Especially because we don't have the same viewpoints. And I tend to keep people around me that, like, we have a certain viewpoint with each other. And I feel like because of the video you made, it kind of made things escalate a lot, especially when it pertained to, like, Jenny Crush. And now I have to talk about this person again when I didn't want to, but the video brought up all of that again, alright? Jenny Crush DM'd me, and we were talking about it, because apparently she's talking about Retro Babe, because she's here right now. Yes, I am talking about Retro Babe. Basically, they repeated in their video that I had said that Jenny Crush and everybody has a group chat to talk about Aja. This is what I had assumed from the comments, right? Jenny Crush then DM'd me to tell me that that's not true because they saw my live. And they was like, oh, it's not true. I just DM'd them personally. So they debunked that. And what I did was I apologized to Jenny Crush, but we were talking about it. And basically, they had said that, oh, their pronouns are they, them, by the way, Jenny Crush. They had said that they didn't want to be involved in the situation anymore because they didn't understand it, which I already knew. I already knew that they didn't understand the situation at all. I knew that from their comment. It was very obvious to me that they were lost on the situation. That's why I was like, if you're lost on the situation, you shouldn't be commenting on that. But, Retro Babe, at the same time, you shouldn't have made a video about it. Because
me and Asha can handle the situation on our own. Like, at that point when I mentioned Jenny Crush, that was a situation between me and them. Like, that's now our drama. I didn't really ask for anybody to come forward on my behalf and, like, speak about it, I guess. And it kind of put everybody in an awkward situation. Because the thing with Jenny Crush is they didn't want to be brought back up in a situation. Hence why I didn't say what went down in our DMs. I didn't speak about it on live. Because they wanted to be out of the situation. So I kind of didn't appreciate that you went and made a video and you said that. And not only that, you kind of said that you're our friends when that's not really true.
Also, I've only made one post about you, and that post was, once again, in direct response to you mentioning me. Hello, to debunk what you said. You can't make claims about someone and then be upset when they respond back, even going as far as to threaten to copyright me in order to take it down. Do you see how you're literally accusing me of doing what you're doing in this video? Like, you say, like, oh, you shouldn't strike me, you shouldn't copyright me, but you're over here threatening to copyright me. Like, do you see the hypocrisy in what you're doing, or does it just fly over your head? Anyways, she ends the sentence off by saying that she is a better human being than I will ever be, and this is just laughable. Girl, I am dirt poor. Yeah, I still distribute any type of money I get to my fellow black girls, to my fellow black artists, and sometimes even people of color who are down on their luck. I've gone to several protests before, one of which was to stand up for the violence that black trans women have faced in this country. Not only that, unlike y'all, for years I have been giving my platform to other black creatives, especially my friends. I do not, like, it's just so odd to say this because unlike y'all, I always cared about this. I didn't just start caring about black people last year, nor other intersectional communities last year. You know, I've always cared because this is me. This is my life. It's not just a trend. It's not just something that's one point in my life. No, this is something that I've always went through and I'm gonna forever go through. You know, I'm a black woman. I'm a black mentally ill lesbian. Like, I deal with oppression from everyone else, even in my own community. So I try my best to support those in my communities, whether this be lesbians, whether this be dark-skinned women, whether this be plus-size women, whether this be black, non-binary, and other trans people. I've gone out of my way to not only support them, but to educate myself on their struggles and to listen to their viewpoint and educate others, correcting them on their language and their behavior because I'm trying to create a safe space for all of us. So please explain to me what you, Libby, as a white girl, has done apparently that makes you so much of a better human being than me. Because, like, this is, like, an incredibly weird statement to make because you don't know me. You only became aware of my existence for, like, I wouldn't even say a month. It was, like, a few weeks. And even weeks, I think, is an exaggeration. I think you only knew me or talked to me for, like, a few days, if anything. Like, what are you saying? And I don't bring all of this up to make it seem like I want to be congratulated on what I have done, you know? Because I don't do things for validation. I do things so we could all progress in this world and live in a world where we aren't all struggling and stressed out. But I bring it up to highlight the carelessness of what you're saying. Because you're literally telling people that, oh, she's a horrible human being and I will be a better human being than she ever will be. Why? Because of YouTube drama? Let me grow up. Grow up. Get a sense of the world around you, please. I know it's hard because as a white person you live in a bubble, but Jesus Christ, like, you're saying that you're a better person than me because of YouTube drama. Because of YouTube drama. Like, you sound delusional.
But just because I'm a better human being and I'm a more mature human being doesn't mean that I don't believe in second chances. I believe that you are a very good person, shprism. But your decision making in the K-pop industry and the K-tube industry has made undoubtedly a lot of people angry. And rightfully so.
Just because I'm a better human being and a more mature human being does not mean that I don't believe in second chances. I believe that you were a good person, shprism, but your decision making in the K-pop industry and the K-tube industry has made undoubtedly a lot of people angry, and rightfully so. Listen, As someone who has been in this situation, I'm not saying this to be mean. For me personally, I would like to be informed when I'm mispronouncing things or saying things incorrectly, right? Undoubtedly is not a word. The word you're looking for is undoubtedly. Not saying that to like gotcha you or anything, just letting you know, because like I'd hate for someone to make fun of you when you repeat that over again, because that's kind of embarrassing. Not the right word, alright? Now back to the sentence. You're making no sense. Giving second chances is not something that's uncommon amongst people who are mature. In fact, that's exactly in line with the behavior that you'd expect from them. It really just feels like you have no idea what you're speaking about. Also, your tone in these sentences are very troubling. You speak to me like you're my disappointed therapist or something. And being that later on in this video, you diagnose me, yes, you literally do, as a sociopath, it's very unsettling to even listen to you. You know? You have only been aware of my existence for a month. Let me repeat that to the audience. You don't know me well enough to know if I'm a good person or not, let alone speak on my decision making. Who cares if I made a couple of people angry? This is a community that exists on this app and is full of stans. You seem to think that this is bigger than what it actually is, and it shows to me because you refer to KTube, the KTube community, as an industry. Huh? And also, I'm not even going to get into, once again, the exaggeration of trying to make it seem like me with 1,000 subscribers have any impact on the K-pop industry itself. Trust me, if I had any impact on the goddamn K-pop industry, I would make sure all these idols can stop putting goddamn braids in their head, because I'm sick of it. Alright? But I don't. I'm just a person from New York, and none of these idols are ever going to see my video or know that I exist. Once again, wake up.
You've done many problematic things and justified your actions just because of the color of your race. And also to say that I was anti-black, which you did actually say. You said that I was anti-black and literally stereotyped me because I'm white. Can we just talk about that for a second? You think your race is being stereotyped. Yes, it is. But white people are also stereotyped as racists every single day. I'm not trying to disvalue your experiences as a black human being, because white people and black people's experiences in the day-to-day world are very different. Everybody's experiences in the day-to-day world is different. But for you to make a stereotype about me that my intro was chaotic just because I'm white was rude, to say the least.
Alright, hold on to your... Just sit and relax, because what you're about to hear next will trigger you, because like you're gonna start to feel very angry because of the things that she starts to say. So just relax. We're gonna get through this together, right? She then continues by saying this. You've done many problematic things and justified your actions because of the color of your race. Also, to say that I was anti-black, which you actually say that I was anti-black, literally stereotyped me because I'm white. Can we just talk about that for a second? You think that your race is being stereotyped. Yes, it is. But white people also are stereotyped as racist every single day. I'm not trying to disvalue your experiences as a black human being, because white people and black people experiences in day-to-day world are different. Everybody experiences is different. But for you to make a statement, stereotype me that my intro is chaotic just because I'm white, was rude to say the least. Libby, I want to know, responding to this is just like, Libby, do you want to know why people in the comments were calling you racist? Do you want to know why I called you anti-black? Look no further than your own words. Girl, first of all, I hope your name ain't Libby, because your ass is not getting into college. You are not getting into college. Like, I hope for the love of God, Libby is like your alias or something, because it is bad for you. Jesus Christ. Like, you, hopefully you mature out of this mindset, but whatever. Look at the way that you, a white girl, speaks about me, a black girl. Literally, who says the color of your race? Do you hear yourself? Also, you saying a black human being, it's like it's so clear you've never been in spaces with people who are not identical to your identity, because this is not how you refer to people in minority groups. Like, you're so inflammatory with your vocabulary, and you wonder why people are calling you anti-black. It's because you're displaying behavior and speech typical of someone who is anti-black. Instead of self-reflecting as to why I called you anti-black, you instead try to make it seem like I'm trying to weaponize my race, when in reality, race was the subject of the situation where you as a white person was speaking on a black girl's page. That's where all of this tied back to. So maybe if you mind the business that minds you, you wouldn't even be in this predicament. Not to mention, you have literally no understanding of racism whatsoever, and it shows every time you speak on it. I know as a white person, you have a privilege of existing in this world and not having to worry about your race and what role it plays in anything you do, but as a black person, and more specifically, as a black woman, I cannot and will never have that privilege, alright? My race is in the forefront of everything I say or do, and it plays into all of my experiences. I cannot speak on anything without race being involved, because it's literally a part of me. It's literally a part of how I interpret things, how I see things, how I have discourse about things. With that being said, you literally are invalidating not only my experiences, but others in my community as well, by equating white people stereotypes to black people stereotypes, and even going as far as to say that I stereotyped you, which is just a straight up lie. White people are not stereotyped to be racist. If you're a racist, it's because you are. If people are calling you racist, it's because you're racist. I don't know what type of loophole you were trying to do with that. That was so stupid. Alright? How self-absorbed do you have to be to think that that's a stereotype and not a commentary as to how often white people are bigoted? But even if that was true, right? Let's entertain the idea that this is a white people stereotype. What harmful impact has this stereotype had on white people? I'm posing that question to the audience, because the most famous people on this app, the people with the most subscribers on this app, are white. And they have a whole slew of racism in their past. And they are still on this platform, monetized and successful. Alright? Their careers do not crumble under racism. I'm very confused as to how you think this. It's only recently that white people have begun to feel the wrath of their actions, where they're being fired and expelled for their racist actions, but that's only happening now. This has been happening for years, and they've been getting away with it. And even after that, they get expelled or they get fired, they bounce back, baby. You think a white person who was fired because of racism can't find another job? You don't have much experience to your life. I'll say that. What I'm trying to say here is that white people have suffered no consequences, especially ones that have a generational impact. But you know what community has suffered that from stereotypes? The black community, and especially, and I have to emphasize this, black women. We're constantly labeled as aggressive, improper, and hateful, to the point that it's created an environment where black women being humiliated or humbled is widely accepted. You have little black girls who can't go to school with protective styles because it's not seen as proper to the dress code of the school. So stupid. You have instances where black people with dreads are being rejected for jobs because of the stigma that they're dirty or connected to drugs. You have generations of black women obsessed with the length of their hair because of how it's presented, not only in the media, but even in our own community sometimes, that black women are bald. Do you see how this stereotype has led to so much trauma of black women? Even in ways that you probably didn't even feel was connected. Do you not remember that point in middle school where you had literally black boys pulling on black girls' weaves and ponytails to try to yank it off? That was an act to humiliate them, because you know that we have a weave in our head. You know that, and you're trying to see, oh, look, she's actually bald under the weave. Like, it's so irresponsible to just get on your platform and insist that white people stereotypes and black people stereotypes are equal. They're not, and they'll never be, Libby. You must be failing social studies or whatever form of history class you have. Like, there's no way that you could be in a history class and making these type of takes online. It is very jarring, alright? We are literally being harassed because of stereotypes. Nobody's harassing you in the streets because people think white people are racist. Like, come on now. You will never know how it feels to be actually stereotyped. To walk into the store and have somebody follow you around because they think you're gonna steal because all black people are thieves, apparently, you will never experience that. Like, how do you see that white people will never suffer anything remotely close to? Like, how don't you see that? I'm very confused. Or are you just, like, uneducated and, like, out of touch with the actual world that you just, like, choose to willfully ignore that so you could pedal home your point that, oh, I'm so problematic for, like, stereotyping you, which is not even true. Then have the audacity to be like, can we talk about that for a second? Yeah, let's talk about how not only is that other bullshit, you just straight up lied on me because I did not stereotype you. I will play the clip that she's speaking about.
First of all, you are white. Let me just remind the audience that this is a white person because we cutting that off early. Like, just remind the audience. First of all, you watching my video on thing. That was bad. In fact, yeah, gotta let that be known. Anyways, so she stole her intro. She stole her edits. She think white people can experience racism. And what else? What else? I forgot what else. But, oh yeah, she was telling people that we are friends. Like, no. So don't sit here and try to make it seem like, oh, you dislike me for no reason. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
As I explained before, when I brought you up being white, it was not to stereotype you, but to give commentary on your behavior of you using black people for your humor, speaking AAVE, and now insisting that you as a white person could possibly endure the same type of consequences through me, through stereotypes. Like, do you see how, like, what? And I didn't even mention your intro being chaotic. I have no idea where you got that from. White tears, y'all. White tears. Because how are you just lying on me? That's why you didn't show what I said in your video. Because you know I didn't say that. So once again, in what way did I stereotype you? Once again. Like, listen. Show me the proof of where I stereotyped you. I'm gonna unblock you so you could respond to this video because you need to show me proof of when I did any of these things. Because maybe I just have a lapse in memory. But listen, the offer is still on the table if you want to band together with me and we sue the education system. Because once again, they have failed us both. Clearly.
And not only that, but tons of other things. I'm just gonna say, if you want to keep your video up, then do it. But just know that this video will stay up until you delete all your posts about me and all the live streams and videos you talked about me in. That's it. Just a little heads up. Plus, also, I find it very hilarious that you act like I'm such a narcissist when you are and not me. I'm not the narcissist here. You are. And by the way, I would also just like to say one more thing, which is the fact that you not only told your subscribers that I was a terrible person and that I was anti-black for making a video where I simply said that you were not my favorite K-tuber, and that I disliked you. And saying that I disliked you for no reason, but simply repeating the exact same statement that you hate me so much for no apparent reason when I just said facts about you and the fact that I dislike you is really petty.
And not only that, but tons of other things. Plus, I find it so hilarious that you act like I'm such a narcissist when you are not me. I'm not the narcissist here. You are. And by the way, I just like to say one more thing, which is the fact that you not only told your subscribers that I was a terrible person and that I was anti-black, making a video where I simply said that you were not my favorite K-tuber and that I dislike you, and saying I dislike you for no reason, but simply repeating the exact same statement that you hate me for no apparent reason when I just said facts about you, and the fact that I dislike you is really petty. Listen, y'all. Listen. That's literally what the girl said. She's speaking gibberish. Literal gibberish. What are you saying? Like, I can't even repeat what you said. I don't even know how those words came out of your mouth. Like, this isn't even like a coherent thought. It's very strange. Like, huh? And then she also said, another plot hole that you had in your story multiple times. You said on this post right here, oh, the beauty of blah 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 is that blah 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 to prove that I'm innocent and that I didn't watch your video. Where you started that you hate, stated. My bad. Where you stated that you hate me, blah blah. And all I was thinking about, sorry, listen, sorry. I can't do this. We're cutting the writing what she says down part out, because like it's at this point of the video where she is quite literally just saying words and they're not making sense. First of all, let's just address what you said. I'll pick up one sentence that I think is coherent enough for me to respond to. But simply repeating the same exact statement that you hate me so much for no apparent reason when I just said facts about you. False. You did not say any facts about me. Once again, not only is an opinion not a fact, you need to sue the education system, baby girl. Like, they are failing you. Not only is an opinion not a fact, but you literally did not say facts about me. Not even in this video you are saying facts about me. You've got my age wrong. Not only that, despite the fact that you have a screenshot of the post that I made, you didn't even bother to quote me. Despite the fact that I am quoting you bar for bar in this video. Despite the fact that you are saying gibberish. I have written down what you said in this video. You can't even be bothered to do that. You're talking about some, oh, the beauty of blah 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 is to prove that I'm innocent and I didn't watch your video where you stated that you hate me, blah blah blah. Like, what are you saying? What are you saying? For the audience though, let me open up my photo app. I said, also, the absolute beauty of my live stream proving this isn't true because the video hasn't even been watched is 100% killing me. I'm hopping off. Hope you all enjoy the rest of your Labor Day. Like, girl. Like, this isn't even like, you're like rambling in your video and I'm typing down bar for bar what you said. But you can't even say, let me read. 1, 2. You can't even read 2 sentences that I wrote. Like, girl, once again, how are you going to lead an expose on me if you can't even read evidence? Like, you can't read evidence. You're getting facts wrong. It's so bizarre. Like, girl, my post is right there. You have it. Just read what's on the post. You're too lazy to read a sentence. You're too lazy to do research. Why are you doing an expose on me? Talking about some, oh, my subscribers know that you're a terrible person and that's why I made the joke. No, baby, they don't. In fact, they don't, because I saw the comment section. I saw the comment section. There were some of them, they were totally confused as to why all of a sudden you hate both me and Aja, because you, and only you, went on your platform to say that we are friends multiple times when we aren't. And that is the main issue at hand. That was always the main issue at hand. You telling people that we are friends, and me and Aja just simply saying, hey, we're not comfortable with that, please stop saying that. Your behavior is what led to all of this, and yet you seem to think that you are the victim in this. It's very bizarre to me, Libby. It's very bizarre to me.
Another plot hole that you've had in your story multiple times is the fact that I'll link the post right here. I'll show the post on the screen. On this post, directly right here, you said, oh, the beauty of blah 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 is that blah 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 to prove that I'm innocent and that I didn't watch your video where you stated that you hated me, blah blah blah. And all I was thinking is the fact that you showed a comment that I said saying, oh my word, I bet the one dislike is Ajane or shprism, because it was meant to be a joke, because my subscribers know that you are a terrible person and most likely would dislike the video. You probably have right now. You probably have the video disliked. Don't even lie, because there's 16 dislikes, and I know that those come from your subscribers and you and Asha and all your friends. So just don't even lie. And also, the fact that it was a comment from inside of my video just was very confusing, because like, how did you screenshot that comment? There are multiple other ways to get around and show proof that actually isn't factual. So unless you show me some actual proof that you, like, never watched that video, I don't even...
Libby, you lack critical thinking skills. You really do. Once again, I have to know how you're doing in school, because you seem to, like, it's like you don't think of other, like, in school they teach you that there are more than one solutions to a problem. They also teach you that there are, like, infinite possibilities of things. So I'm very confused as to how you're confused about me seeing the comment on... You know what? Let me rewind. Alright? Let's rewind. I'm trying to speak about this and not be mean. It's just so hard. It's just so frustrating, because I'm speaking to a brick wall, essentially. First of all, 1. Implying that the proof that I show isn't factual when you are literally stating opinions as facts. Libby, I don't think you're the one. I don't think you're the fact checker, okay? I don't think you're the myth buster, alright? Like, how can what I'm showing on my screen, on live stream, I cannot manipulate a live stream. I didn't edit that live stream. As soon as the live stream was over, it went up, alright? How can what I show on live stream be a lie, Libby? She's like, there are many different ways you could go about to show proof that isn't factual. Do you hear yourself? You sound delusional. You sound like you can't accept the fact that I told the truth, that I didn't see your video. And she tries to, like, gotcha me, because she's like, I'm so confused, because if you didn't see my video, then how do you see the comments from inside the video? You lack critical thinking skills, and I'm about to break it down, right? So I made my live stream on September 6th. It's either Libby uploaded her video late September 5th or early September 6th. I have no idea, because I didn't go on the video itself. Like, she seems to think that her content exists in a bubble. If you name drop me, clearly people are gonna see it and tell me. I found out about your video through other people. I didn't go on your video itself at the time. And that's what I have to emphasize, because it's just like, baby girl, I started the live at 11 a.m. At 11 a.m., I did not watch the video. I had only heard that you name dropped me in the video from someone else. Like, come on. And not only that, I could prove that because in the video, and I'm going to show it on the screen, in the video I call Aja, and When you call people, it shows the timestamp. It says it right here, September 6th, 2021, 11:28 a.m. Outgoing call, 27 minutes. Girl, at 11 a.m. I did not click on your video, and that shows in my live stream because it doesn't show a red bar. Now, the importance of the red bar is that whenever you click on a video on YouTube, as long as it doesn't show you an ad, it will show the progress that you made in a video. It doesn't matter if you were only 1 second into the video, it will show the progress in the red bar. If I had watched your video at all, it would show a red bar. Even if it was just a tiny little second that I was in it, it will still show mainly gray, but a tiny speck of red will be there. You need to learn how the platform that you're posting on works, because I did show proof that I did not click on your video yet. And also, it's so bizarre to me that you think that I would lie about that, being that in that same exact video I literally do dislike your intro. When I click on your intro video, I did dislike it. So why would I lie about one thing when I did it in the video? Like, it's just so weird to me why you would think I would do that. Like, what do you think my motives are, Libby? Like, what would I gain from lying that I didn't watch the video? I didn't. Somebody else had sent it to me. You seem not to understand that things could be screen recorded. Unfortunately for you. Not for me, though. Because once I screen record, my proof is there. And I love that, alright? That is the only proof that you could get, Libby, that I didn't watch your video. It's literally in a live stream. You can see that I didn't click on your video. I found out about your video through somebody else. Alright? Okay? Now, to explain how I have the screenshot of your comments within the video, please, Libby, you need to understand how time works. I'm so confused. At 11 a.m., I go on your profile and I say I didn't see your video. That somebody else had informed me that you name dropped me in that video. That is at 11 a.m. I end the live stream 3 hours later. At 5 p.m., I make the post that basically shows the proof that I didn't dislike your video because I didn't even click on your video. Libby, clearly after the live stream ended, I finally went to go look at your video. Come on, Libby, come on. Critical thinking skills. Are we serious here? It literally, I have the screenshots on my phone and I'll show you. At 5:17 p.m. I screenshotted her comment section. That is so many hours after on 11 a.m. when I said I didn't see your video. Why are you trying to gotcha me when there's nothing to gotcha? Lily, come on. I feel like I don't know how you're more disappointed than me in this video, because I feel extremely disappointed in you, because it seems like you're not. It seems like we have lost the concept of the thinking cap. We need to put on the thinking cap. Lock it in, strap it under the chin. Let's put on the thinking cap, because I don't understand how that was not something that you thought about, that, oh, maybe after the video, maybe after the live stream, she went to go check out my video then. Come on, Libby. Come on. Also, you seem not to understand that people still have free will outside of me. Just because somebody's my subscriber, just because somebody's my friend, doesn't mean that I've made them go to do something. And that's what I want to address, where she says that, oh, and this is just so odd, because first you're trying to say, okay, maybe I didn't dislike the video, but then in that same breath you're saying, well, no, I know you disliked the video, and I know it was your subscribers that disliked the video because there's 16 dislikes. Where's the proof, Lily? For someone who is asking me for proof that I already clearly shown, you have shown no proof. What proof do you have that my subscribers went and disliked your video? Libby, you name dropped multiple other people in that video. Do you remember that? Because it seems like you now. This is why I wish it would have been screen recorded. Because what are you saying? You name dropped other YouTubers in that video that you dislike who have way higher subscriber counts than me, but somehow, some way, me and my 1,000 subscribers have to be the culprit. It couldn't be anybody else's subscribers. Do you see how that is such like, you're literally only making that assumption because you have beef with me. It's so odd. And even you joking about it in the comment makes it more odd. You admitting that this is a joke does not make it less odd. You're like, the one dislike is shprism or ajane, I bet. You also name drop human cults. You said you didn't like Yuban cults. You said you didn't like Jisuology. Could it not have also been them? Or is it that there's a racial bias here and that you literally do not like us because there's an underlying thing that we are black and calling you out? Oh, I think I've hit the nail on the head. I think I've hit the nail on the head, because why is it that the two of us, are the only ones out of everyone you dropped that you decide to joke that we dislike the video? Why is that? What do Aja and I have in common that the other people that you name dropped in the dislike session doesn't? I wonder. Anyways, girl. I just... And even then, right? So, let me entertain the idea that it was only my subscribers, because that's what she makes it seem like. It's only my subscribers, only my friends that went on her video to dislike it, right? Let's say that's true. So what? Do you understand how ridiculous you sound complaining about 16 dislikes on a platform that allows you to disable the like to dislike ratio? You would know that, Libby. You've done it before. So why exactly is this something that you're trying to hold against me as something that I've done that's problematic? Disliking a video does not make you problematic. And if you're mad that you got ratioed, maybe don't name drop people. Like, I'm very confused. So what was your game plan? I'm so confused. What was your game plan? Your game plan was to name drop a bunch of big YouTubers that you dislike and expect their audience not to retaliate back? That doesn't make sense. Once again, lacking the critical thinking skills. If any of my friends or any of my subscribers went to dislike your video, it's because they disagreed with your hate for me for no reason. It's not because I told them to go dislike it. It's because they disagree with you, Libby. People are allowed to disagree with you. You're not always right. Believe it or not.
I don't care about that. Like, really. That was meant to be a joke, and you took it in very wrong context, which is just utterly weird, because I stated it with a little laughing emoji, which usually means that somebody is joking, because I don't know, the reason why that was a joke is because me and my subscribers 99% of the time know that you are one to immediately give in criticism. You just immediately label it as hate and hate on the other person and dislike their videos and blah 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 and out them on social media, and you've done this to multiple other people.
And then, once again, Libby, you aren't even saying your own information correctly. She says that she stated that with a laughing emoji, so it was clearly a joke. No, you didn't. And I'm going to put the screenshot on the screen. Where do you see a laughing emoji in this? She said the one dislike is from shprism or ajane, I bet. Where's the laughing emoji? It's not anywhere there, sweetheart. What are you talking about? Like, come on. How are you just lying to lie? And then to say that, oh, I'm the type of person that I take criticism towards me as hate and I label it as hate and I go to dislike people's videos and out them on social media. What are you talking about? Once again, show proof for what you are claiming. Show proof for your claims. Because if anybody in this situation has shown to be labeling criticism as hate, it's you, Libby. That's why you turned off the comment section on your video, Libby. What type of bullshit is that? Libby? What hate did I label? No, my bad. Sorry, was about to say it wrong. What criticism did I label as hate? Show me the proof of when I labeled criticism as hate. Like, I don't get your points. I don't.
I'm not going to defend you. And I'm not going to hate you anyway. I'm not going to hate you at all.
Then you're like, I'm not gonna defend you. And I'm not gonna hate you in any way. Like, I didn't ask you to defend me. Aja didn't ask you to defend. Listen, you like, this is like, you have a white superiority complex. You know how white people think that the white savior, there we go, I found the word. You have a white savior issue. I didn't ask you to defend me. I never asked you to defend me. I could defend myself. Thank you very much. Alright? I don't need you to defend me. I don't need a white person to defend me. Especially not one who doesn't understand racism. And then she's like, I'm not gonna hate on you. She said, I'm not gonna hate on you, or I'm not gonna hate on you anymore. Literally in, what's the timestamp? We're 60 minutes in, there's 3 minutes left. In these last few 3 minutes, she will literally diagnose me as a sociopath. And she's already called me a narcissist. She's called me a narcissist, despite the fact I didn't call her a narcissist at all. And she says that. It's so crazy. Like, she says, oh, I find it funny that you described me as a, what did you, wait, no, let me go and find the quote, because I literally did write it down. Thank God. Yeah, she says it right here. Plus, I find it so hilarious that you act like I'm such a narcissist when you are not me. I'm not the narcissist here. You are. I did not call you a narcissist. I don't like people like that. Not everything is about you. Exactly. We were all just in the live stream having fun. Like, I didn't even insinuate that you were a narcissist. You took it upon yourself to put words in my mouth and say that I'm insinuating that you are a narcissist. I would never call somebody a narcissist. Like, that is something that you have to be, like, diagnosed for. Why would I call you a narcissist over simple K-tube drama? But you know what you did? You called me a narcissist. Because, not even because I called you a narcissist, because you made that up in your head. You called me a narcissist, and then in these last 3 minutes you will call me a sociopath.
People deserve second chances, and I believe in second chances, even third chances, because sometimes it takes a little bit for some people to wrap their brains around things. But you've not only outed multiple people on your platform, but used your platform to instead spread positive vibes to other people, but to spread rude, hateful, and straight up narcissistic videos. And before you say, you can't say anything about being a narcissist, blah 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 blah. Do you know me personally? No. You don't. And maybe I am a narcissist. You never know. I was never labeling not to be a narcissist. But this is not okay. And I bet you're probably a sociopath. And if you don't know the definition of sociopath, I'll look it up. I'm not trying to label you with any mental issues or any of this crap. But sociopath is labeled as somebody, and another thing that sociopaths do is whenever they see, like, blood on TV, they immediately, like, their heart rate goes up, or drama on TV, or anything that has to do with that, their heart rate goes up, and they get pumped up, excited. And I feel like you're like that. I feel like you enjoy seeing drama from other people as much as you seem to contain it. But I'm not going to label you any diagnoses or anything because I'm not a doctor. I just have a lot of experience in mental health, and I have mental health issues myself, a lot of them. I've had to take multiple breaks from social media because of them. But
so, who really is the problematic one? Who really is the one that's throwing hate to somebody? Let me know. Because maybe I just don't understand. Please educate me. Once again, you are unblocked. Please comment. Please. It's a safe space for you. Please comment and educate me. Talking about some, you are a narcissist, you are a sociopath. Thank you, Doctor of Niggerology, for diagnosing me, a monkey, with my mental illnesses. Thank you. You are such a savior. You saved me, Libby. Thank you. Libby, you are ableist. There's no other way I could put this. You literally are. I never called you a narcissist. I never even said the word narcissist or narcissism in response to you. Narcissism is way more than just self-absorption. It is something that is very serious. It is something that a lot of people need help with. I would never label you a narcissist because of K-tube drama. I have never said that. And the fact that you just straight up made up the fact that I insinuated that you are a narcissist, and then in response, not only called me a narcissist, not once, but twice, but then also called me a sociopath, and then began to describe and say like, oh, you know, people who are sociopaths get excited when they see blood on the screen. You are ableist. You literally are. You literally are, and it's disgusting. You should have never uploaded this video. It made you look worse than it made me look. If your intentions, if your point for this video was to make me look bad, you look 10 times worse. Libby, you do not know what you're doing. You're like, oh, I'm not even trying to diagnose you or anything. Yes, you are. Yes, you are, because you just said you are a sociopath. You just said you are a narcissist. That is diagnosing me. That is diagnosing me, and you don't know me. You don't know me. Alright? You're like, oh, and I don't mean to say it like this because I have mental issues and blah, 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 blah. Do you? Do you? Because somebody who has mental issues do not speak the way that you do, Libby. Somebody who has been stereotyped and those stereotypes affect them in life do not speak the way you do, Libby. You are extremely privileged, and it's so odd to me. And that's not me trying to invalidate your experiences if you do deal with mental illness, but mentally ill people do not talk about other mentally ill people like that. You're disgusting. You are so worried this entire time that I told people that you're a terrible person when you literally are proving my point in this entire 10-minute video. Libby, even if you don't want to apologize for everything else, you need to apologize for this. You definitely need to apologize for calling me a narcissist and a sociopath when I never called you either of that. I never even brought up anything about mental illness in relation to you. All I ever said about you is that you have misdirected anger. That doesn't even have to do with mental illness, alright? You are literally traumatizing me. Like, it's so insane that this is based off of K-tuber drama. You took K-tube drama and decided to start speaking on my mental health. You are disgusting. Now, I didn't even say that you were a terrible person before. Now I will. You are a terrible person. You are a terrible person. I need an apology for that. I can't even believe those words came out your mouth. I genuinely cannot believe those words came out. I never called you a narcissist. I never called you a narcissist. I never described you as a narcissist. You do not understand narcissism. And you do not understand what a sociopath is. Just by the way you describe. That was so odd. You are so odd. What is wrong with you? Like, genuinely, what is wrong with you? Oh my god. Oh my god. And you think that you saying that you're not going to label me as any diagnosis or anything because you're not a doctor absolves you of what you said. No, it doesn't. Because you did. You just don't understand the words that come out your mouth. You are very irresponsible. It's insane. It's insane. And even when you're saying it in the video, you have like this tone that's like, like something's funny. Do you think that's funny? Do you think that's funny to call me a narcissist? Do you think that's funny to call me a sociopath? You're very strange. Baby girl, I have no idea what comment you're referring to that got a lot of attention, that you exposed me. You can't even expose me in this video, so I doubt whatever comment you're referring to is correct. Simply put is that I have no idea what comment you're talking about. Literally no idea what comment you're talking about. I would if you showed proof in this video, but you don't. So, and that's the last of it. She ends it off by saying that if I'm not mature enough to handle somebody else's opinions, look in the mirror. You need to look in the mirror for once. I know you probably hide out from the mirror. You need to look in the mirror for once. You need to look at yourself. Okay? This video was atrocious. It took me so much not to just start, like, towards the end, that's when I really began to just start yelling into the mic, because you are so genuinely frustrating to have a back and forth with. It has been genuinely frustrating to deal with you. Whatever drama I have between Everglow Up and me is way more valid than what I have to deal with from you. You literally copied my edits. You literally sat in my live stream trying to get me to go look at your edits constantly for like 10 minutes each a piece, saying go look at my edits, go look at my edits, go look at my edits. You quite literally, in a situation that involved my girlfriend and somebody else, you jumped into that drama. So I don't even know why you're trying to give commentary right now. I'm trying to be like, oh, why'd you jump into Yuban Cole's drama? Why'd you jump into Aja's drama? Do you see how we could pose the same question to each other? Like, it's just so stressful dealing with this. Like, it's so stressful dealing with this. Like, I shouldn't have to be dealing with this bullshit from you. You of all people. Once again, I'm not scared of you. You are not going to expose me because there's nothing to expose. I have always been very transparent. Everything that I say, I mean. Alright? Everything that I say, I mean. Alright? There is nothing to expose on me. Alright? And I would love to see the proof. I'm waiting for the video. I will be the first view. Because I'm waiting for the proof. The proof cannot be he said, she said. Because anybody could say they had beef and drama with me. Show the proof of what the drama is. Show the proof. I need to see proof. We all need to see the proof. Alright? And throwing shots at me not gonna make that subscriber count jump, baby. That's not gonna make the average views not tank, baby. I just can't. Anyways, that's it. That's the end of the video.
It's over. It's over. That's it. Okay? That's all I gotta say.